Thank you for staying with us. Before we go into the discussion, let's talk about some good news. The first batch of the much-awaited 6 A-29 Super Tucano aircraft have departed the United States of America en route to Nigeria. According to the statement by the Director of Public Relations and Information at the Nigerian Air Force, Air Commodore Edward Gewart, said the 6 aircraft will go through 5 countries, including Canada, Greenland, Iceland, Spain, and Algeria before arriving the final destination in Nigeria towards the end of July. An official induction of the aircraft into the inventory of the Nigerian Air Force is to follow in August. Gentlemen, cheering news. Super Tucano. Super Tucano. Is this going to change the narrative? And this is like, you know, we've been talking about the needs of soldiers, Nigeria Army, the armed forces to get sophisticated ammunition to deal with these enemies. And thank God the enemies are yet to possess air power. So now this will be to our advantage and we'll be able to do one or two things.
Of course. And the military needs equipment to function very well, especially in this modern era. So, and we know that some of the challenges are about lack of modern, equipment. So, good news.
Asuko, we've been pummeling and bombarding these guys, these bandits, in the last weeks. A lot of Nigerians don't get to hear about it because of the level of kidnapping and everything. As at yesterday or day before yesterday, 120 bandits were said to have been killed by these airstrikes in Zamfara. But people played it down. A lot of people did not report it. Now with this Super Tucano in the fray, those terrorists that have taken territories in Niger, Kaduna, Katsina, and Zamfara. By now, those bandits will be thinking twice. We are even learned that this is what people do, started naming their own governors in Borno State.
Even though the governor denied.
Yes, despite the denial of the governor, that those unguarded spaces that they've been naming their own governor, this 6 of this will do justice, Asuko.
Well, we want to say that we've been clamoring for game changers like this, for a very long time. We know that this might not really end the war, but we need stuff, equipment like this, whereby once we have the air support, the ground troops will be able to have confidence in moving down to mop up. For the past how many years now, I know that we've been saying something about.
It took us 4 years to get this
to Kano,
what we are now.
because we actually ordered for 12. And so with this batch that is coming, we need more, because now it's like insecurity is virtually everywhere. If you go to the northwest, it's there. If you notice, we are even thinking it is just going to be northeast until it now got to the northwest. Like you said, the media became very silent, in the killing of about 120 bandits. And I'm surprised that it was not everywhere. Rather, what was even being reported was the number of deaths, the statistics, and that is in terms of the number of kidnapped, number of deaths across the country. But we should also give credit, to the Nigerian military because of what they are doing. Because it is when you boost their morale, you give them credit where necessary, they will do more. And with this one coming, with the Tucano coming, we need to push these guys back, and not just to push them. We need to eliminate them. Because they are not. Once these guys catch you, they don't have mercy. They don't have mercy at all. So we need to deal with them and deal with them decisively.
Jide is on phone online with us from Abuja. Jide, for like 4 years now, we've been talking about this Super Tucano. We've waited. Nigerians have been hearing about the qualities, characteristics, and thank God, the Air Force, they've started the air raid against the bandits, and this will come in like a morale booster, Baba Jide.
Yes, they certainly would, because the Super Tucanos are designed for unusual and irregular warfare scenarios. They are so good for an environment like ours. It's been tested in Mali. So, because it is a light aircraft, it can land on any hard surface. So you don't have to fly all the way.
Normal runway.
Maybe yes, where you have the runway. So in the course of combat, if there's a need to land suddenly, it will do that. And it also has the capacity to help us in terms of intelligence, surveillance, and information. So it's an aircraft that has all kinds of capabilities and all kinds of qualities that we need at this time. It's been tested in 15 countries. So one cannot say that this is not a very well-tested boat, as the Air Force people like to describe fighter jets. So it's a good thing that they are on the way. The Air Force would not want to announce when exactly they will get here for
obvious reasons, but it won't be long. They will certainly be here now before the end of this month, and by next month we can have the proper induction of these first 6 of aircraft that will be painted in desert camo. So I'm sure that the Air Force is excited about this, because it's coming at a time when we are dealing with the bandits. The Air Force is dealing with the bandits in the northwest. So with the Tucano coming on stream, we are certainly going to have more sorties, more air raids, because we have the capabilities to do that. Remember, we acquired 3 J-17 the other day from the Pakistanis, and it's very similar to the F-16s.
Jude, so, I don't know, maybe you've heard about the airstrike in the last 72 hours that Nigerian Air Force, they've been raiding in Zamfara, and they've been doing justice, as the Chief of Army Staff promised to make sure he sent those bandits to their maker.
Yes, the air raids are continuing. What I've always advocated for is coordinated attacks coming in the various areas through which these enemies escape. You know, when you attack a particular location, a good number of them will leave through those contiguous states to go and hide somewhere else. So the best bet for us is not to be attacking them, is to attack them simultaneously in the areas where we know they are present. So if we kill 250 at once, as it has been reported, I bet you there are thousands and thousands of them left. The governor of Zamfara said there are up to 30,000 bandits in his states.
Wow.
This is a governor who has negotiated with them, who knows some of the bandit leaders personally. So it's scary to have up to 30,000 bandits in just one state. You know, and they are very active in Katsina, very active in Kaduna, very active in Niger. In fact, Niger is the #1 in terms of kidnapping by bandits in our country. So who knows how many bandits are in Niger? And all of these states link one another. So the best thing is for us to have coordinated attacks taking place simultaneously and blocking all their exit points. If we can do that, then the days of these guys are numbered.
All right.